Hey guys, it's Ryan Butler with Ryan Butler Homes, back here with part 2 of the video blog on the home buying tips. So previously we answered 5 questions addressing home buyer questions. These are going to be the second part of this series addressing the next 5 questions for home buyers. Question number 1, what credit score should I have? Typically recommended credit score starts at about 620. And of course, the higher the credit score, the better lending terms you're going to get as far as rates. Now, there are some lenders who are willing to lend to borrowers, to buyers as low as 580, maybe even a little bit lower. But you'd have to speak to a loan officer and professional to really get what the credit score needs to be, because these lending requirements change pretty regularly. Question number 2, are there special home buying programs I should be aware of? Absolutely. There are FHA, there's VA, and there's USDA. Those are really popular loan programs across the country. In addition to those loan types, there are down payment assistance programs that you should also be cognizant of. Particularly in the DC metro area, we have DC Open Doors, HPAP, VHDA, and we also have a Maryland Home First program. Question number 3. How much money do I need for a down payment? Well, typically you need about 3 to 5% on the low end. You can always put more down. If you're going to use some of the down payment assistance programs, sometimes they'll actually cover the rest of your down payment, so you wouldn't have to bring any money to the table as far as down payment goes. But there's still money you have to take into consideration for closing costs. Question number 4. What other fees are there besides down payments? Well, the short answers are loan origination and closing costs. Your down payment is going to be typically the largest piece that you're going to bring to the table as far as funding. The second largest is going to be with the loan origination fees. Those loan origination fees typically go for about 2 to 4% of the purchase price, but that can vary depending on whether you're doing a conventional loan. But if you're doing a conventional loan, you're going to have to bring more money to the table and have a lower loan origination fee. There's also the closing costs that will cover the title and other fees that are associated with the transferring of the home, in addition with taxes. Question number 5. When do you get the keys to the home? Well, you get the keys to the home when you close. On your closing day, usually takes about an hour, and that's the time period where you're signing multiple documents that transfer the property from the current seller to you. Now, if the loan is not funded on that day, you won't be able to get the keys. So the loan has to be funded, meaning the funds go to the bank from the seller. If that's the case, then you're going to have to wait. For instance, if it doesn't get funded on Friday, then you would have to wait till Monday to actually get the keys to the home because the loan wasn't funded. We had part 2 of a 2-part series for home buying questions. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, share it with your friends. If you have any questions or anything else you'd like me to address in these videos, please shoot me an email and I'll try to address them. Thank you again for tuning in, and make it a great one.